Hi, this is Matt Roush, Senior Critic for TV Insider, and here's what's worth watching for the week of January 10th. 3 Cheers for Cheer. Cheer is back after 2 years. It's a Netflix reality show that that it had its impact if Saturday Night Live does a parody of you. And yeah, they were making fun of the coach Monica and the cheerleaders on this team. Cheer is a show about cheerleading. It's about the sport of cheerleading, and it follows this team from the college, the Navarro College in Texas. And Monica is their driven coach, and she drives them. And in the second season, they're dealing with the fact that they became absolutely famous because of a reality show. So they're dealing with their public profile, but also they're heading toward this national championship in Daytona Beach, which happens every year. But this is also the year of COVID. So the cheerleaders are dealing with that. They're dealing with their fame. They're dealing with their arch rivals from the Trinity Valley Community College, also in Texas. So there's all this conflict going on. At the same time, they're learning their sport, and Monica is driving them, and all the things that we love to cheer about Cheer in the first season are there in the second season. So Cheer is there for you Wednesday on Netflix. On Friday, Showtime gives their fans a gift with Ray Donovan the movie. This isn't just a feature-length episode, it is the true finale of Ray Donovan. Fans were so stunned when Showtime canceled the show after its 7th season, leaving Ray, his awful dad Mickey, the rest of his broken family, all in the wind, and there was no real resolution. So almost 2 years later, we have Ray Donovan the movie. It's a feature-length story, as I said, but it follows Liev Schreiber playing that moody fixer Ray as he goes in hunt of his awful dad, his scurrilous dad, that gangster Mickey, and he's done such awful things to his family, creating such psychic scars over so many generations. And for most of the movie, Ray is hunting for his wayward dad, but he's also reliving in his mind memories of his youth, and we get flashbacks that are actually, they're much more satisfying than that prequel of Sopranos from last year, because you really get the sense of what it was that drove a wedge between Ray, his father Mickey, and the rest of the family. So they're all dealing with these sort of, like I said, like psychic scars, but it's a really satisfying finish. If you were a Ray Donovan fan and you were upset that the show got canceled before it really got a chance to close, now is the closure time. Ray Donovan the movie begins airing Friday on Showtime, will also be available streaming on Showtime, and if you watched Ray Donovan for 7 years, you're going to want to see this. Also streaming on Friday, we have The Tragedy of Macbeth, a movie that got great Oscar buzz when it was in theaters, and just after a few weeks now it's available for streaming on Apple TV Plus starting Friday. This is Joel Cohen, the director. It's his take on the Shakespeare classic, and it looks like a timeless film. It actually looks like a silent film at times, with its moody, foggy black and white, these expressionist sets that tower over everybody. And it really does feel like a movie that's been with us forever, much as the play has been. But Denzel Washington plays Macbeth, and he gives another commanding performance of just tragic dimension, the bloody ambition, the fateful regret, and then there's Frances McDormand egging him on all the way as Lady Macbeth. What a team. Denzel Washington, Frances McDormand, a great supporting cast, but really almost stealing the show is Catherine Hunter, who plays all of the witches, of course haunts Macbeth throughout, goading him and telling him, it's not going to end well for you, and we all know that already. If you're looking for a great film this weekend, you cannot beat The Tragedy of Macbeth, starring Denzel Washington, and available on Apple TV Plus as of Friday. This is Matt Roush for TV Insider. For more news, reviews, and what's hot in streaming, check out TV Insider today. If you enjoy these reviews on TV Insider, hit subscribe.